Hello to all of my peeps. It's so good to see you here today for my chair episode 227. Thanks for hanging with me yet again. Appreciate that. I do need to say this. I won't record a YouTube lesson for next week. Go find one of your favorites. Find a favorite and watch it again and learn something from it. And I should be back by the first or second week of August. A lot going on, a lot of traveling and things. And you'll be patient with me. I need just a titch of a break, just logistics. Not because I don't have stories and lessons to go, but it's logistics. It's the uploading and things like that. My husband won't be available for a little bit to upload because they'll be out of town and things. But so just won't video next week, but hopefully the next week. So we'll see. Thank you for your patience in that. Again, find an oldie but goodie and watch that. We've been talking about this thing of be not overcome. I didn't show this to you last week because it was a different type of a lesson, but overcome. And so I want to get back to that just a little bit. I'm going to let you in on something kind of weird, but it's simple. That's been helping me in the past several months going through these things, perimenopause and things like that. And don't forget, and I'll mention it in just a minute, I turned 50 this year. I turned 50 at the beginning of the year, so that's been an interesting journey. But let me give you a little bit of background. I grew up very simply, very humbly, very humble background. We didn't have a lot. We didn't. We would ask my mom, "Mom, are we rich?" And she'd say, "We're rich in God's blessings." And we believed her. I mean, we didn't know we didn't have, but we didn't. And we grew up very humbly, but we just thought everything was wonderful, everything was great, and it was. We had a wonderful childhood, and but when we got something, it was very special, and we took care of it. We're like that even to this day. We grew up taking care of what we had because it wasn't very easy. It was like Christmases and birthdays. You didn't just go to the store all the time and get stuff, kind of like how the children are today. But our big wheel, I remember getting a new basketball goal, the type that you mount to the side of the house. I thought I was all of that and a bag of chips. Oh my goodness. My sister would get a new Barbie doll every once in a while, and oh my goodness, that was just the world to her. Our kiddie pools, our Happy Meals. We got a Happy Meal with my grandma. She would take us to get a Happy Meal and those little toys that you get. Oh my goodness, that was just the best. We took care of our things. Most of the money that my dad made, he was a truck driver. My mom was a stay-at-home mom for many, many years. And but most of that money went to Christian education. Now we had a house and vehicles and all that, just very modest. But most of that money was for Christian education for my sister and I and my brother to go to a Christian school. Therefore, the frou-frous of life, we just ignored the frou-frous. We didn't even know they existed. We really didn't care. But there were not a whole lot of frou-frous in our life. If it wasn't a necessity, we didn't really get it, but we didn't care either. Let me just throw one out for you. Perfume. Like perfume. Perfume is not a necessity. There's a reason why I'm bringing that example up. If it's not a necessity, if we wanted some, then either we got some of Mama's that she had, and it was very precious to her, or my grannies or my grandmas. You know that musk stuff. Your grannies and grandmamas probably had it too. But if we wanted some, we asked our granny or grandma or mom, and they would give us just a little bit, just a little titch behind our ears, and that's about it. And if we wanted some, we asked them. So then when I was a teenager, my mom had a fragrance that I loved. It's this fragrance here. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Don't want to promote it or anything, but it's this fragrance here. And she bought it for me for like my Christmas gift or birthday. So I was about 16. I didn't really know or care much about it. Again, I grew up a tomboy. Don't forget that. And so smelling good was not on my priority list. It was not high on my priority list. But she started buying me some perfume that I really loved, and I enjoyed smelling it and things. But again, I was about 16 or so. But the kicker is, I knew how much it costs my mom to buy the perfume. Therefore, I only used it on Sundays. I only used it on Sundays or some very, very special occasions. So one bottle would literally last me a couple of years, plural, because I only used it on Sundays. Fast forward just a little bit, I found another scent that I loved, and between my mom, and my mother-in-law, I would get a bottle of it, of good perfume, about once a year or so. And again, sometimes a year and a half, but sometimes 2 years. Again, because I only used it on Sundays and on special occasions. But because of how I grew up, even now, these bottles right here, I only use on Sundays or very special occasions. And then the body sprays is what I use just for the everyday. It's just how I grew up. It's how I am. And if it's Sunday, you pull out the good perfume, the parfum, the what is it, eau de toilette, whatever. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that. But on Sundays, that's what I use, and that's just because of how I grew up. Hold on to that story. I have 3 amazing nephews. I do. I love my nephews. 3 amazing nephews. For Christmas this past year, one of them spoiled me a bit extra, and a lot extra actually, and got me a very expensive gift card to a beauty store. Okay, I won't tell you the name of it, but I opened it up and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know. And these fellows are just now working, you know. They don't have a whole lot of an income and all that stuff, and they've got their own bills to deal with. And so I was so excited. I'm like, oh my goodness, I went, this is amazing. So then I made my trip there and to this store. I'm like, I'm gonna spend this. So this is like in the beginning of January of this year. And I'm like, I looked and I'm like, do I need a brush? No, I don't need a brush. I'm good there. Shampoo? No, Mama bought me shampoo, so I'm okay there. A makeup bag? No, I'm okay there. So I'm just like walking around like, oh my goodness, this is burning a hole in my hand. I need to get something for it, for this gift card, because he wanted me to use it quickly. And I told him that I would. So I walked around the store that day, but I wanted to get something really good and really special with this gift card. I know what it cost him, and it was very special to me, and I wanted to make it the gift special. As I walked around the store, tears began to, you know, and I was being very cautious and everything. I wasn't sobbing, but I just had some tears. My boy had just left for college for another semester, and then it hit me too, just like this cloud. Oh my goodness, I'm about to turn 50. I don't know, that hit me away. Maybe it didn't, and you do you, but it did. It was hitting me away. And then all this hormonal mess was all kicking in and all that. I found myself in the perfume section. I did. I found myself in the perfume section and just smelling things. And I was just thinking about it, and the Holy Spirit told my heart, I'm like, you know what? I want to smell extra good, perfume good, every day, not just on Sundays. So for the first time in my life, I bought 2 bottles of perfume. Different scents that I've never used before in my whole entire life. I smelled them and I liked them, and I thought, I like this. One of them is a travel one, a long skinny one to travel with. But I decided that no matter where I was or what day of the week it was, I was going to smell extra good, perfume good. So since January of this year, to the best of my knowledge, even if I'm staying at home, I put at least 2 squirts of this perfume on every day. Except Sundays and then I put this on Sundays. I'm sorry, it's just in me. I can't change that. It's just in my core. But I'm like, you know what? I want to smell good every day, not just on Sundays. You wouldn't think that it would help a whole lot. Oh, that's so silly. Mm-mm. For me, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. It helps me feel beautiful. Oh, you are beautiful. Oh my goodness, don't you read the scriptures? Yes, I do. I do. Yes, He's made everything beautiful in His time. I know all that. But sometimes you just look and you're like, I don't feel all that great. I don't feel beautiful at all. But you know what? No matter how I feel, I'm putting at least 2 squirts of this expensive perfume on me, so I smell good. I can. I know. Don't make fun of me, but I can tackle the day a little bit easier. A little. Once I get myself going and psh, 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 I do a couple of squirts, couple 2, 3 little sprays. When you smell good, you feel good. Be not overcome, but overcome. So what's the point, Miss Edge? What's the takeaway in this? All right, here you go. Find something good. Find something good that you can do every day that helps you get through these spaces. I'm not talking about a bad habit. I'm not talking about, smoking a cigarette. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something good. Find something good every day that you can do to help you get through these spaces. Maybe you make your bed every day. That helps you mentally and emotionally to say, you know what, I can tackle this day. Maybe it's fixing your hair. Maybe it's no matter what, no matter if you're staying home or going out, you're fixing your hair and you're making it look pretty. Maybe it's like my mother-in-law, when she was alive. She would get an unsweet tea from Chick-fil-A or McDonald's pretty much every day of the world. And that was her thing. That was what she wanted. And everywhere she went, she had an unsweet tea, usually from Chick-fil-A. That was her thing. That was what she needed. That was what she wanted nearly, not every day, but nearly every day, just to help her get through some of these spaces. Walk out to get the mail. Walk the length of your driveway and go get the mail. Color a picture as a part of your devotions, if you're into that sort of thing. But these are just things that I was just thinking of. Just find something good that you can do every day that helps you get through these spaces and helps you overcome. We can get in some pretty ugly spaces sometimes. Some pretty raunchy spaces sometimes. Some pretty nasty attitudes and pretty ugly emotions and things like that. Find something. Find something that you can do every day. That says, all right, here we go. Let's tackle this. Again, my mindset is that this is for Sundays only. And I spent money. My nephew gave me money, and I'm like, you know what? I want to wear this perfume every day. Every day. To my knowledge, every day so far this year. And I want to use up the whole bottle. It's not like this one where it's like, oh, only Sundays, only Sundays. It's like every day. Sometimes twice a day. This one's twice a day. I just sprayed it again. If that's what you need to do to help you in these spaces, go for it. It will help you not to be overcome, but to overcome. Try it. Figure out something that you can do to help you in these spaces. I'm very thankful to my nephew for helping me. The Holy Spirit used him to help me walk through this space. I know it's weird, such a weird thing, but to me and how I grew up, it's a huge thing. And I'm so grateful to him. Find you something, and see if it doesn't help. Don't forget Lydia at 11 in her journey to remain cancer-free. Now go be amazing today.